Hello and welcome to EastMojo, my report, where we bring you all the latest happenings and development from the East and Northeast of India. This is Chandan Pandey, I'm Tripura correspondent, and today I will be your host. So, just to start with, we are also joined by our state correspondents. I have Medulian in Russia from Nagaland. I have Irani, who is joining us from Itanagar. So, let's go to Irani first and get the COVID-19 updates for the day.
Hi, Chandan. So, if we talk about the COVID-19 update from Arunachal Pradesh, West Kameng district has the highest number of cases in the state. It's 144 COVID-19 positive cases so far in West Kameng district, and only 75 have recovered so far. Two deaths were reported from West Kameng district of Arunachal Pradesh. And after West Kameng, it's the capital complex, which includes Itanagar, Naharlagan, Nirchuli, Bandardua area, and it has 115 cases. If you go by the report which was provided by the health department yesterday, and fortunately, 866 people have recovered so far from COVID-19, and only one death has been reported from the capital complex district. And if you talk about the overall data, 923 active cases are reported till date, and 2022 other recovered cases. With 5 deaths, the state tally is at 2,950. And Chandan, I also want to, other than the COVID-19 update, I also want to, tell our viewers that there was a Bandh call with no there it will be Anya, that is All Nishi Association, has declared a 36-hour Itanagar capital region Bandh from 27 to 28 August, demanding the resignation of Chief Minister Khandu for his alleged failure in governing the state. So, in view of this, several establishments, including schools, badminton courts, and government offices in and around Itanagar, have been allotted to the capital complex superintendent of police. And this was mentioned in an order from the capital complex deputy commissioner recently, where he also said that these buildings will be used by the police personnel, as I already said, this in view of the 36 hours Bandh. So most of the schools had been already allotted, along with municipal office, government guide building, interstate bus terminus, and drug terminal.
Right.
So and today in a press conference, the IGP Law and Order of Arunachal Pradesh, Mr. Chukku Appa, also said that they have deployed officers with body cam. They will be deploying officers with body camera and drones on 27 and 28 to maintain the law and order of the capital region. Chandan.
Right. Thank you, Irani. Thank you for that update. So now I'll give you the updates for the state of Assam since Simran is not joining us today. So the number of COVID confirmed cases in the state now stands at 84,317. And out of this total, the total number of recovered cases now in the state stands at 60,348, while the total number of active cases now stands at 23,753 with 213 COVID-related deaths and 3 persons. The figure of migrated patient remains at 3. Also to inform that Assam's the youngest COVID positive patient from Assam has been reported from Tinsukia, which is a day-old baby whose sample was collected on 16th, and it was collected in Guwahati Assam Medical College and Hospital on 16th. Soon after the baby was born, the sample was collected and he tested positive. The mother is also positive. However, speaking with EastMojo, the DIPRO of Tinsukia district, Bhaskar Jyoti Bora, said that the parent and the children are now in an isolation ward of gyno. And the reason why the baby was infected, whether the mother was infected post delivery or she was infected prior to her delivery, this is something which has to be ascertained by the officials. The copy is already live and you can read it at www.eastmojo.com. Now, to give you the COVID update from the state of Nagaland, I will go to Madoliana, where she is waiting for us to give us the COVID-19 updates. Madam.
Yes, thank you, Chandan, and hi, viewers. So, as usual, I'm going to start off with the new cases that have been detected here in Nagaland. And today we've seen that a total of 25 new cases of COVID-19 has been reported here in the state. And out of this, this new 25 COVID-19 cases were detected out of 827 samples that were tested. And according to the health minister, out of this 25, 15 of them are from Dimapur, 9 are from Kohima, and 1 is from Mon. We've also received the sector-wise classification of the new cases, and out of this 25, 6 are armed forces from Dimapur, 9 are returnees, out of which 5 are from Dimapur, 3 are from Kohima, and 1 is from Mon. Also, today's highest number with 10 is among the traced contacts. Out of these, 4 are from Dimapur and 6 are from Kohima. Also, we have reported the highest recovered cases, single day recovered cases here in the state of Nagaland today. That's a total of 215 of them recovering from COVID-19. And this is perhaps one of perhaps the highest number of recovered cases that have been reported in a single day. So there were 2 days in the past days, just this month, one on the 6th and 18th, when 134 persons have recovered from COVID-19. That's on a single day, and that was the highest. But today, with 115 of them, we've also seen that the highest recovered cases in a single day has been reported. And now with that, the number of recovered cases has surpassed the number of active cases. Now, after months, we're witnessing that the recovery rate in Nagaland is higher. So the current recovery rate in the state stands at 53.61%. Also, among the 215 new recovered cases that have been reported, 192 of them are from Dimapur, and 21 of them are from Kohima, and 2 are from Sunhebuto. So we see that recently in the past few days, Dimapur is witnessing a high recovery rate in the district. And like I mentioned, with the addition of the new recovered cases, the number of recovered cases has surpassed the number of active cases. And so far, the overall distribution of the sector-wise COVID-19 cases is concerned, a total of 1,567 armed forces has tested positive. 1,198 of them are returnees, 580 of them are true trace contacts, and 238 are frontline workers. So in the other days, we have been mentioning that there are 54 others who tested positive for COVID-19. But in today's update that we've received from the department, we've seen that there are no 54 others that were being reported in the other days. So this means that the 54 who were mentioned as those related to the Nagaland Legislative Assembly cases, those cases related to the Raj Bhavan, also those excluding the returnees, their contacts have been, the link from where they were infected with COVID-19 has been established, and that is why the numbers under the 54 others, under the others category, has been removed and placed in the right place, and the overall distribution I've just read out. Also, Chandan, in the past few days, that's in the past 7 days, including today, we see that 450 new cases of COVID-19 have been reported, but as the number of recovered cases are growing, 780 recovered cases have been reported in the past 7 days, including today, and we see that although active cases are being detected on a daily basis, the number of recovered cases, in fact, are surpassing the number of active cases even on a single day basis. So that's for the COVID-19. Oh, yeah, before I pass it on to you, I'm going to highlight the overall cases that have been detected here in the state.
Right.
So far, 3,583 confirmed cases has been detected. And out of these, 1,648 of them are active and 1,921 of them are recovered. And we report Nagaland has 7 COVID-19 related deaths and 6 persons have migrated. So I clarified in the other live sessions as well, Nagaland has 8 deaths. We have the deaths are tested positive, but only 7 have been established as due to COVID-19, which is why in the tally we time and again mentioned that only 7 COVID-19 related deaths have happened here in Nagaland. That's for the COVID updates. Thank you.
Thank you, Meadow. I will come back to you. But before I go back to Meadow, now I would like to give the updates for the state of Mizoram. Mizoram has so far reported a total of 874 COVID-19 positive cases. Of this, the total number of recovered cases now in the state stands at 402, while the number of active cases in the state now stands at 472. And the state has so far not reported a single COVID-related death, which is an example for the entire northeastern region and the whole of India. The number of patients who have migrated from the state stands at 2. Also to inform that the Assam Rifle has accused the state government of Mizoram of not allowing them to operate smoothly in the state. A letter was written by the Assam Rifle 23rd sector where it has accused the state government that the government of Mizoram is violating the norms or the direction given by the MHA Ministry of Home Affairs. The letter, it's a long letter. We have already written it. Our colleague Henry has already written it, and it is live in EastMojo.com. And just to give a view that 15% from Assam Rifle who were trying to enter in Mizoram state, they were stopped by the health officials in Mizoram. And following that, some media reports came that the Assam Rifle official did not undergo the COVID-19 test, following which a letter was given by the Assam Rifle Battalion, where they have clearly said that the state government, whatever directions they have given or SOP laid down by the government, they are following everything. Even the home quarantine direction is also given to the Jawans who are returning back from leave or they are coming from other parts of the country. So in this way, we have seen both the state government and the Assam Rifle are accusing one another. The state government has also given its clarification that some of the Assam Rifles Jawans were not following the SOP and they were stopped at the checkpost where they were asked to undergo a COVID-19 test and the screening, which they denied to undergo. So both ways they have alleged one another. The copy is already live, and I would request our viewers to go through it in Mizoram section. So now, just to give an information from the state of Assam, Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, Assam's health minister, he has given appointment letters to 157 doctors and 201 nurses, and he also said that the Lakhimpur Medical College will start functioning from the month of November, which is a good sign for the state. Also to inform that in this year, Assam has already inaugurated 2 medical colleges, which includes Deepu Medical College and Hospital and Lakhimpur Medical College. The state government also plans to start two hospitals every year. This is what Dr. Hemant Biswa Sharma, while giving the appointment letters to the medical staff and workers, he clearly said that the state government is planning to start hospitals every year. They will start 2 new hospitals in the state, which will strengthen the medical facility in the state and also provide better health services across the state. So this is something coming out of the state. And now I'll just give an update about the state of Tripura. In Tripura, before I give the updates for COVID-19, I'd just like to give an update which is coming in just in a fresh clash between the ruling BJP and Congress supporters was reported today in Sipajla district. This is because Congress supporters who were on their way to attend the 76th birth anniversary of former Prime Minister Bharat Ratna Rajiv Gandhi, they were coming from South District and on their way to Agartala, they were stopped at Sipajla District. And this is what the Congress party leaders have alleged, that BJP supporters had stopped 2 buses full of Congress supporters who were en route to Agartala to attend the celebration. Congress has also unveiled a statue of former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi in Agartala. So they were en route to Agartala, and while they were coming, when they came to Sipajala district, they were stopped by the BJP supporters, and then a clash erupted between both the parties, where a number of police officials who were there to disperse the mob were also came under attack, and a number of people, which is said to be around 30 people, have sustained injuries and they are undergoing treatment. The copy will be live shortly. We are waiting for the official statement from the Tripura police and government. So, just to give the COVID-19 update from the state now, in Tripura, now the total number of COVID confirmed case stands at 7,660, while the number of recovered cases now stands at 5,497. Also, to inform, the total number of active cases has further reduced, and now it stands at 2,080. the number of COVID-related death stands at 65. No COVID-related death was reported in last 48 hours in the state, while the number of migrant patients who tested positive and later they shifted from here, that stands at 18. So this is coming out from Tripura. Now I will go back to Madoliana and take the updates for there is one more report which she has filed from Nagaland. So Meadow, I would just like to hear from you.
Yes, Chandan, thank you again. So the Swatch Survection Awards 2020 was announced today uh, by the center, and then Nagaland, three urban town councils here in Nagaland was also listed among India's best, and I'd like to talk about that. In fact, the three towns that have been mentioned are Chumukedima, which is under Dimapur district, Futsaro, which is under Pek district, and also Mokokchung. They were awarded under different categories. They all three were awarded under the Northeast Zone category, but under again different categories. I'd also like to speak about that. Mokokchung was declared the cleanest city in the Northeast Zone under the 25,000 to 50,000 population category.
Right.
Futsuro, the town council of Futsuro and the Pek district was awarded the best city in innovation and best practices in the Northeast Zone
Right.
under the 25,000 population category. Also, the town council of Chumakadima, that's under Dimapur district, was awarded the best self-sustainable city in the Northeast Zone. That's below 25,000 to 50,000 population category. So these three town urban bodies from Nagaland have made it to this year's Swatch Survection Awards 2020. Chandan.
Thank you, Meadow. That's indeed a great news coming in from a state like Nagaland. So now, since Sally is not joining us today, so I would like to give an update from our state. As many as 128 stranded people, Indian citizens, have been repatriated from the bordering nation Myanmar, and they have come via More, which is a bordering area in Manipur that shares its boundary with Myanmar. So out of this 128 stranded people who have returned from Myanmar, most of the people are laborers who were working in construction sites in Myanmar as per the agreement done between both the nations. So they were working in construction site. This is what Sally has written in her copy. And also to inform that out of the total people who have returned from Myanmar, 62 laborers will remain in More. They will undergo home quarantine, and rest of them, the people who have come from Mizoram, they belong to other states like Jharkhand, Rajasthan, and other states, Bihar. So they will leave from there. They have already left from there, and now they are en route to their home state where they will be undergoing home quarantine once they reach there. One last update coming in from Sally's state is that an SBI branch, which is SBI Thobul branch, has been seized. Has been sealed for 48 hours. It will remain shut down. A notification issued by the branch manager, it reads that for 48 hours the branch will remain closed since one of their officials who is working in the bank, he tested positive for COVID-19. So following that, all the officials and all the person who visited the SBI branch in last 2 days, they have been asked to contact the health officials so that their contact tracing can be done and they can be tested through antigen testing kit, and the closest person who have come close to that person who tested positive, their samples will be tested through RT-PCR test so that there is no further spread of the virus. And this is it coming in from Mizoram. So before we wrap up for today, there is one more update from the state of Assam, where very famous singer of Northeast and Assam, of course, Zubin Garg, who came in attack on August 13 last in Ganeshguri area. 4 persons who were accused for attacking on him, they were again today interrogated by the police of Assam. However, they have already got interim bail, anticipatory bail. They had filed an anticipatory bail, and due to which they could not be arrested, they were interrogated. And this was done because of an tip-off where they found that they were involved in some other case. So they were taken up by the police and they were interrogated. After which they had left. However, earlier yesterday they had held a press conference where they had said that whatever had happened on August 13th was not because of their fault, but because of Juvin Garg, who did an accident there, and they were trying to talk with him. They were the victim, but what they saw was in return that they were hold the victim and a case was registered against them. The copy is already live on our website. You can read it at www.eastmojo.com. So now, meanwhile, I think Princess has joined us from the state of Meghalaya. She will be giving us the updates for the day. So, Princess, you there?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, please. Yes, please. Can you give us the update?
I'm so sorry if it's if it's a disturbing background. I apologize. Firstly, I would like to begin off with the COVID update that we have today, and the figures that we have so far for today. Meghalaya has seen a surge of COVID-19 cases, taking the total active cases just for today. It's 126. And out of these 126, East Hills has once again, seen is one of the coronavirus hit district. There's a surge of cases. East Hills just today has recorded 106 new cases. And out of these other districts, we have like West Karo Hills, East Karo Hills, Reboy, West Chaintier Hills. And also, apart from these COVID updates, we've seen recovery cases also. The total recovered cases has now increased to 730. Now, as mentioned to you earlier on our website that we have posted the random testing that we've seen, everybody is lauding the government for the efforts, the initiative that they've taken to set these random testing centers. Now it's when it's assuring them and giving setting that suspicion aside and letting them know whether they're positive or negative for this virus. So when we've interacted with the locals, they were very happy that this initiative was taken. They can just leave their shops for a while and just get their test done. And remember that the rapid antigen test gives the results immediately. So hence it makes all the more easy for them. And Chandan, as I'm speaking to you, there was just a press conference that have held just a few hours ago, and several, if that.
Princess, you're getting cut off.
Research for.
Princess, you're getting cut off. Maybe you can just use your audio instead of using your video.
So, the process was laid down by the incumbents was a total of 14 days they have to quarantine themselves.
Right.
Yes. Okay. So earlier it was sent for 14 days, but now the government has decided that one will not, the returnees will not have to follow the 14-day quarantine protocol, but in fact they can follow a 10-day quarantine protocol. Now, what they normally do is that once they enter, once they're at the entry points, they are a rapid antigen test is being carried out, and if they test negative, they can go home and carry out a 10-day isolation. And if they've tested positive, they will be sent to the Corona Care Center and investigation is carried out. And there, likewise, a 10-day isolation will be carried out. So this is one of the decisions taken. And apart from this, another decision, a major decision here that we're looking at is that the government has decided that starting September till November, for 3 months, every first week of the month, the Meghalaya government has decided to close down the entry points, which means that no returnees will be allowed to return during the first week of every month, starting September 1st till November 1st. This is a major decision that we have got to know today from this government here in Meghalaya. Chandan.
Right. So that's it from the state of Meghalaya as well. Thank you so much, Princess, for giving us the updates for the day. So now, with this, we come to an end, and I would like to thank all our viewers for supporting us and watching my report at EastMojo from Monday to Friday at 6 p.m. every day. And with this, we come to an end. But before I sign off, I would just like to quote what the Assam Health Minister had just said today in one of our copy that we have done. He has said that I have noticed that the majority of people have stopped wearing masks and are also not maintaining social distancing. The virus is very much in between us. We should follow all COVID-19 related safety protocols. This is what Dr. Hemanta Biswa Sharma has said, and I think we all should abide by what the government has said, and they want us to follow. So we come to an end for the day. I would like to request everyone to like, subscribe, and follow EastMojo on all our social media platforms. You can press the bell icon at YouTube so that you can get all the videos that are posted. So you get all the updates from time to time. We also have a dedicated fact-checking team. If you come across anything that you think is fishy and you need to authenticate it, and you just send it across to editors at the rate eastmojo.com, we will get you the other side of the story. Signing off from Tripura, wear your mask, stay safe, stay well. Bye.